Right. Sorry about whatever happened there. So here's your word art video. So I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to click log in with Google. All right. And then I'm going to click create over here on the left hand side. So I'm going to need two different things. I'm going to need this assignment from word art. And then I'm also going to need the strong passwords uh, assignment that we did in Google Docs that looks like this. Okay, those are our two assignments that we're going to be working on. So first thing you want to do is go to the top up here and type in strong passwords. Change the name of your assignment. And so we're going to go over here and click on the white boxes. You can go ahead and erase these three. So I just click the down arrow. And then I'm going to type in my word. So I'm going to type in strong passwords first. And then from there, it defaults to different sizes. So I'll let you type in the word strong password. I want to make this a 10, okay? So what that does is the size makes those words larger than other words. And then I'm going to go to my color, and I'm going to change the color to the color I want it to be, right? So I'm going to click apply, and we'll talk about the angle and the font later on. So you're going to type in the 10 passwords you created on this assignment here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have 10. So for example, I'm going to click and I'm going to type in, this was my example for you, was basketball, and then I'm going to hit enter, and it gives me a new word. So then I'm going to leave that at size 1. The rest of my passwords I can leave at size 1. I do, however, need to change the colors. You cannot leave them default, right? So I'm just going to pretend like I typed in all of my different passwords here with my gimme 5 guidelines, all right? So I'm going to go through, change the colors to whatever you want. You can create your own colors by changing here. You can pick whatever you want. Okay, so those are your colors, and then I want to randomly click save because it will not save your work if you do not click save. Doesn't automatically save your assignment. So notice how I've typed all this stuff, but I have nothing here, right? So it says input words, click visualize. So anytime I make a change, I'm going to click visualize here, and this is what I see, right? So strong passwords is the largest word in there, and then all of my other words are in there. Okay, so what I can do then is I can take and make it whatever shape that I want. So if I just click on a shape, so I'll do a pine tree here, and then I click visualize, and it'll change the shape to a pine tree. All right, I still see strong passwords is the largest, and then you can choose what you want. You have options here on the side if you don't want to go through all of them. And then you can choose, let's see, wedding, what do we have, animals. We got a tiger in here. I know some of you know what I'm talking about. So you can choose, let's do an owl. That's my kid's favorite. So you can you can make this cloud the shape that you want it to be, okay? Then you have a couple other options. You have fonts down here, and so this shows you the different fonts. And then I can actually go back to my words and change the font. So for example, let's do Caesar dressing. Remember, it doesn't change unless I click visualize. So if you take a look at strong passwords here, you see this is the default. If I click visualize, after I change the font, it now changes that font, okay? And then I'll go to basketball, and then we'll just click a random one. So this is my basketball one here. I'm going to click visualize. It'll upload and change those words. So you can do whatever fonts you want, okay? The other piece is layout. And so this tells me which direction my words are laid out. So if I click negative slope, you'll see that they're all tilted a little bit. And once it visualizes, you'll see tilted. Or I like doing crossing words because then the words kind of are all jumbled, and however you want your person to look, right? So your cloud to look, all right? And the last one here is style. You can do like a background color, so I can make the background gray or whatever I want to make my background for my owl, okay, depending upon what you want to do. Once again, you can create your own, right? You don't have to worry about the rest of this stuff, but if you want to, right? So then make sure you keep clicking save so you don't lose it. Once you get all 10, you've changed your colors, you've got your word art the way you want it, you're gonna click download over here. And then I'm going to click on standard JPEG. I don't want any of these. I want standard JPEG. So I'm going to click on it and notice it downloads down here. All right, so it'll download to your computer. So then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to my Google Classroom here, right? And so I'm inside of the creating strong passwords. There we go. So it'll look more like what you see. So I'm going to click the, oops, I'm in the wrong assignment. So I'm going to click strong password word art, and then I'm going to click add or create, and then I'm going to click file, and then I'm going to select a file from my device since I downloaded it. So I'm going to select and then go to my downloads, and you see it's right there. I can open it up, click upload, it'll upload, and then once it uploads, I will click turn in, and you are finished. Okay. Hopefully this video works. I'm going to make sure watch it through just to make sure it works. Sorry about the first video. As always, today, if you don't get your assignment fully finished, it's not a big deal, but it should be fairly easy for you. So have a great Wednesday.